Hey friend, what's up? Okay, so I have a message for you, and this came to me at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I've been so busy that I wasn't able to just put it out there, but I'm giving it to you right now. Basically, the message that I got is that that poison that they gave you is not more powerful than God's purpose for you. It's been a lot of people who've been playing in your face. They've been playing on your top. They've been shitting on you. They know that you're the underdog. They know they could have supported you. They do that. They know that they could have helped you, but they didn't. And they knew that you was dehydrated, right? They knew that you was dehydrated, and they gave you something. They came as if they was angels of light, like they was giving you something good, alkaline water, if you will, top of the line hydration. But in reality, what they was giving you was poison. They was sprinkling in doubt. They was sprinkling in just talking bad about you. They was sprinkling in a whole bunch of fuck shit and what they was basically serving you. And they was basically just like on some, here you go, friend, I see that you thirsty. Here you go, friend, I see that you're dehydrated. And what I mean by dehydrated is that they know that you're not being watered. There's nobody really watering you. There's nobody really speaking life into you. There's nobody really, loving on you properly. There's nobody who's really there for you like you there for everybody else. So these people, these is friends, family members, could have been co-workers, could have been all of the above, fake lovers, the whole shebang, the whole nine. And these people, they already knew what you was going through. Like, they knew that you was kind of like, you was the underdog, that you was the black sheep, that you was in a drought. Basically, your pockets was dry. Emotionally, you was going through it. Mentally, you was going through. You didn't have nobody in your corner. And the thing is like, they was playing in your face, really. And they was basically like, here you go, friend. Here you go. Here you go. Here's something to quench your thirst. Like, they was coming like an angel of light. Like, here you go. But in reality, they was serving you poison. And so the message that I'm getting is basically, God's purpose is way bigger and way more powerful than the poison that these folks gave you. Absolutely. God's purpose is way more powerful, way bigger than the poison that they served you. Okay? Straight up and down. Listen, let me tell you something. These people, they knew that you was a good person, right? And they knew that if you ever got to the other side, that you was going to excel. So a part of them was like, well, if I can't control him or her, and if I can't, you know what I'm saying, like, if I can't get props for it, then I'm gonna stop it, or I'm not gonna do nothing at all. Like, I see this person really trying. Like, they're trying their best. Like, all he need is, a little, boost of encouragement. All she need is just, I don't know, a follow, a like, hell, I don't know, whatever, fill in the blank, right? So, but these people, instead of doing that, and they was claiming to be your friends. 1 second, y'all. These is people that you was sleeping with. These is people that, you know what I mean? Like, they were just like people that you thought really loved you. And so to find out that they didn't love you, it was devastating, okay? So basically, they served you poison, baby. They served you poison, and it made you emotionally and mentally sick for quite some time. You've been kind of down bad for quite some time, but it's not because you ain't have no emotion. It's because basically you got such a good heart that you've been helping everybody, and because of that, it's kind of delayed your progress. So you basically seeing this message too, because it's time for you to take, like I said in my last video, take all that good stuff and you got to turn it in on yourself. You know, all that life that you be speaking, look in the mirror, speaking to yourself. Speaking only to those who are really worthy of you and who feed you. Don't just go around giving away good stuff because you feel like you're an empath or you're a good person or whatever you claim to be. If you're a good person, that means that you need to guard your heart and your energy even more so, and not necessarily in a jaded type of way, but more so in a way of just loving yourself enough to where you just don't make yourself too accessible, especially to people who don't give a fuck about you or who pretend to give a fuck about you but ain't doing nothing but draining your energy type shit, you know. Now, like I said, the poison that they gave you and that they served you. Let me tell you the vision that I got in my head. Basically, they looked at you, right? They was looking at you and they assessed you and they was like, I see that my friend or my lover or my family member, my sister, my brother, whoever it may be, right? Fill in the blank for you in your situation. But I see that they struggling and I see that they could really benefit from having a good person in their corner that could really reach their full potential. But let me tell you what they did instead. They came to you like, okay, like I said, like an angel of light, and basically was on some shit to where they was basically like, okay, here you go. Like, do you need some help? Do you need this and the third? But it was like the carrot. They was dangling the carrot. You know what I mean? Like, they kept moving the goalposts. They kind of, in a way, they kind of like to, this is going to be fucked up, but it is what it is. They kind of like to watch you suffer. It's kind of like a source of entertainment for them. I know that's sick as fuck, but people out here sick as fuck. Some people just wicked. And it might even be people that you, like I said, call family members, friends, lovers, whoever the case may be. Which is why now you really should be proud of yourself, because guess what? You still going without the help and the support that you really was supposed to get. So that means that really that these other people who got support and could have supported you, they really can't even hold a candle to you, baby. Now, like I said, the poison that they gave you in the disguise of, here you go, friend. Here's a little help. Here's a little fake encouragement. Here's a little fake time. Here's what they was really trying to benefit from you. They was taking advantage of you in your good heart. They was really taking you for granted type shit. The poison that they served you is not greater than the purpose that God has for you. Okay, so you gotta keep going. You gotta keep going, and I know that's easier said than done, because I feel like you already a person who gotta basically, you know, be strong. And people who are always strong, they get tired of having to be strong type shit, right? You want somebody that's where you could be soft and you could break down in front of them without, you know, them like throwing it in your face, etc., etc. But you starting to get so close to the point to where, like, you know, you gonna meet those right people, but in the meantime, you got to be the right person for yourself. But, and I know, you know, to an exhausted person, nobody want to hear that shit, but I'm just being real with you. Like, you got to keep on going. Either that or you gonna tap out and your enemies is gonna rejoice, and that's the last thing you want to do, is give them any type of, you know, anything. So like I said, God's purpose is way more powerful than that poison that they served you. And guess what else though? Not only just that, I understand and I know that shit knocked you the fuck out and knocked you down. It had you crying for years. You was depressed. You was broke for a little while, maybe a longer than a little while. You was suffering. You was suffering for a long time, and nobody even tried to help you. But guess what though? That poison that they gave you, it's finna backfire on them. And not only that, baby, God's purpose is way more powerful than that. And guess what? In this season, in this chapter right here, you gonna win. That's it. That's all I got for you. Love.